I mean, I don't really research it. I mean, it's one of those things, if I can ask a grounds crew member or a tournament official, rules official, I may do it just because of, whether or not it's really fast. But for the most part, with the speed drills I do week in, week out, and what I try to do week in, week out, I mean, the numbers are frankly irrelevant for me. Now, some guys do different systems, but for me, it's not that big of a deal. I think when it comes to putting, it's about 25% technical and 75% feel. So the feel side of it is speed, and you can make a putt in a number of different ways. I'm a guy that likes to play the utmost break. So if I were to talk to an amateur, I'd say, you know what? Try to play the high break and diet in, for the most part. Now, there's certain greens and certain types of grass where you can be aggressive and hit it, but for the most part, courses we play on week in, week out, we got to be pretty cautious. I would prefer a tougher rough, just because I hit it pretty straight, and my driver is typically one of my better golf clubs. So that being said, I've never played a U.S. Open where one's easy. They're both hard, always. Well, there's only one we play the same course every year, and that's obviously Augusta Masters. So I don't mind rotation. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it seems like I've played a couple of the same venues 2 or 3 times, depending upon what term you're talking about. I wouldn't mind seeing more of a consistent rotation, just so we're more familiar, and it doesn't require as much practice and practice rounds for that matter. That being said, it is still 18 holes, and everybody's got to play it. I like the last 5 or 6 holes. I mean, to me, that tournament's not over until Sunday, once you get to that stretch, because you can be 4 back or 4 ahead, win or lose. And it just requires everything. You got a par 5 you can get home in 2, a par 4 you can drive, a really good par 3, a couple difficult tee shots there on the backside, and a lot of character. The front 9's pretty benign, pretty flat, still good, but the backside's just got so much character. I'd probably pick Pine Valley, just because the golf experience is about as good as I've ever experienced in the game. I mean, Shinnecock, Pine Valley are kind of 1A and 1B depending upon the day. If I played one round, I'd take the course I grew up on, Elm Crest Country Club.